Hi there, I'm going to show you how I got my window in on my Holden HT Monaro. The rear quarter window is pretty tricky, so I'll talk you through how I put it on. I don't know how they did it in the factory, but they must have had a way better way than how we struggle to get it in. They assemble it obviously pretty quickly and easily, but this is the way I did it that I found worked, and hopefully it'll help you. And it still took me about an hour to do. So first of all, when you have it all apart, you're going to find you've got these bits here. You've got these channels here. Lubricate those before you put them in, either with candle wax or silicone, and also that one there. And if you need to put new plastic wheels on from rare spares, and so the order I did it, I put the window in first, the glass, and so I actually had to rotate it 90 degrees, slot it through, and then rotate it and down. And the reason is we needed to get the wheels in through the widest part, which is at the front there. They will go through there. The next thing is I put the winding mechanism on, finger tight, 1, 2, 3 bolts, and then I put on these channels here, which are all one piece. This is the main part, and that screws on here and here, and 2 down there, finger tight. And then I was ready to put the wheels into these channels. So the window was right down the bottom, out the way, while I was putting these bits on. And then from the bottom, so I haven't put this bit here on yet at this stage. From the bottom, I put the wheels into the bottom of the channels. So the wheels of the window fed into the bottom of those. They lined up at the same time and went up from the bottom. The window went up into those channels, and then I had to undo this window mechanism, which is this bit here. The next bit I'm going to put that in, and I had to undo it and move the whole thing along to get this thing here in. And you can wind it to get in position, and then get that into that channel, and then put these bolts back on. 1, 2, 3, and finger tight. And then the last one is actually not too hard, and that's these 2 here, which is that channel, and you just position it onto the wheel and by hand around the back, and then put those on. And then when you've got that on, you should wind it up and down like that. And that took me about 1 hour to do or more. And then you can adjust all the positions of these. There's a screwdriver in the center of the screwdriver slot to tighten those and adjust them and get them in the right position, because you want it to be right at the top and the bottom and sliding up and down. And that process is very frustrating and time consuming. And then obviously at the end you're going to put your belts in here. So hopefully that helps you with the frustration. Good luck.